Hello gems, my name's Tawana. Today we're doing a reading for you and I will be using the Work Your Light Oracle deck, the Radiant Wilds Atlas Tarot deck, and the Angel Answers Oracle deck. So I've already pulled your cards and we are just gonna jump right in. The first card we have is Star Mother, which feels to me like giving yourself unconditional love and care. Mothering yourself. Maybe some of you are mothers and that's your focus right now. But if you are not a mother, this feels like giving yourself the unconditional love and care that you need. Maybe you don't have access to that love and care from your environment right now. So you have to give it to yourself. And that feels like the first priority. And then we have the Yes card, which I feel like this card speaks to me, and it doesn't often speak to me in this way, but this month it's speaking to me like someone is making a proposal, an offer, they're asking a question and they would like you to, like, it's almost like, how do I get Gemini to a yes? And then this is you. This is how you're coming out this month of December as the warrior woman. And it's interesting because we have the Star Mother and the warrior woman, which these energies to me feel like another aspect of you. Feels like, you know how they say Geminis are like the twins? This feels like your evil twin. And not to say that your twin is evil. I'm just using the term evil twin. It's like the side of you that doesn't come out very often, but it comes out when it needs to come out. And this is like your warrior side. And then you put it behind you and like, you're like back to this gentle star mother energy again. But if needs be, the warrior woman is out. So that, I don't know why it's so amusing to me. Yeah, the warrior woman is, it's almost like someone is asking you a question and you have your sword. You are ready. You're like, you've seen me this way, but you've never seen me like this. That's kind of how I'm seeing your energy. Like they know you this way, but they don't know that you're capable of this. All right, cool. We start the reading with the Three of Wands clarified by the Five of Swords. We know the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords talks about hollow victories. It can talk about conflict with another person, mind games, mental battles, like things like that. I feel like it's almost like, and this energy may be a future energy for some of you, because that's how I'm reading this Three of Wands recently. Like it's not happening right now, but it's on the horizon. Maybe in like the next couple of weeks or whenever it hits you guys, because you're all on different timelines. But it's like, is this a game that someone is playing with you? Is it? They're trying to get you to a yes. That's how it feels. The intention is to get you to a yes. Is this a game? That's to be determined. We're gonna get into that in the reading. We have the Ace of Wands and the Nine of Cups. Someone is trying to will something in reality, bring something into reality. That's what I get from this Nine of Cups in this specific deck. It is almost like, it appears to me like someone is scrying. This is not a possibility that exists right now, so I am willing it. I am bringing it to me. Almost like, I don't usually get manipulation from this card, but I feel like someone is trying to manipulate a situation, manipulate something. And that's not to say that it is with a harmful intent, but it just feels like like someone is trying to manipulate a situation. And sometimes we all do it, like we all manipulate situations. It's a perfectly human thing. But I think this reading is probably meant for your awareness. that it could possibly be a manipulation. And sometimes people manipulate without knowing that they're manipulating. It's very possible, and we do that sometimes. So it's just like this reading, and all the readings, I think, are for a level of awareness. It's not like to judge anybody else. It's just an interpretation of the energetics around you. So yeah, there is a person that is trying to like will something in reality. This could be like a new beginning or a new idea that they have that they would like to like rope you into or include you into. It feels like someone is trying to pull off a new beginning, a new idea. Yeah. And it reeks of a little bit of manipulation. I do have to say that, whether that's their intent or not. That's how it's coming off to me. Person in question, we have the King of Cups, and it's clarified by the Three of Cups. I feel like it's this person, and I don't feel like this is you because this is water energy. But some of you guys may have water energy, and this may be you, Gems. So if you are the one that is pulling this off, we're gonna see why in a moment. But this King of Cups is coming to me like, do you see how we have the same Nine of Cups here, and this person's like pulling in the rainbow? Whatever this rainbow represents, this could be an outcome. This could be something that potentially could make someone happy. It's supposed to be a desired outcome. And that King of Cups is also pulling in that desired outcome in this imagery too. So it's a King of Cups. It is definitely the King of Cups here. And I'm reading this energy as, usually the King of Cups is someone who's knowing, like they are masters of the emotional realm, masters of holding their emotions, masters of not letting their emotions rule them, but mastery over that process. Because we do know that being a water sign is being heavily influenced by, like, heavily in flow. You are constantly experiencing a flow of whatever you're picking up in your surroundings emotionally. But to be on a king level or even a queen level with a King or Queen of Cups, it would mean that you have some level of mastery over that domain. Just like the Queen of Pentacles would have some level of mastery over the earthly, physical domain, things like money, business, and so on for the King of Pentacles and etc. So yeah, that's how this person is coming up to me. And maybe that's why they're able to manipulate this situation so well, because they are masters of the emotional realm. They know how to manipulate emotions. They know how to manipulate the emotions of others. Feels like it's this person who has the plan. Maybe the plan is like, who knows? Like, this could be as simple as someone wants you to take a trip with them, and you know, like they're presenting the trip as like a specific way because it's like their desired outcome, but does it make sense for you? Could be as simple as that. But there's this Three of Cups along with the King of Cups, and it feels like this King of Cups is like, it's like maybe they're like planning a coming together, a regrouping, a reconciliation. It's something that the King of Cups has as a desired outcome, desired effect. And then it feels like this is them as well. The Knight of Wands, Ten of Wands. They're not able to pull this off by themselves. That's how this feels. This person is not able to pull this off on their own. Or doing this alone is a heavy burden to carry. Maybe this involves some movement. Maybe this involves like some travel. Maybe they are trying to travel. What is the Ten of Wands, Spirit? What's the Ten of Wands here? Ten of Wands is a Six of Wands. Okay. So the success of this situation, it feels like one person carrying it by themselves is it's almost like it's difficult for one person to do this by themselves. So I don't know if this King of Wands is trying to like rope you into the plan, maybe because it makes sense for them to do it alongside you or do it with you. But it almost feels like the successful outcome of this plan, it maybe needs more people, it needs more help, it needs more resources, whatever that may look like in your particular situation. But here we have you, and I think this is you. I think this is you. You are coming up as the warrior woman here. The Queen of Wands, the Devil, and the Strength. And to me, the Strength card can talk a lot about restraint, can talk a lot about holding ourselves back or controlling ourselves. Like, to me, that's what it talks about. It almost feels like the Queen of Wands here, it's like you're in the know. Like, like you're enlightened, you're aware. And so like you're trying your best to contain or restrain yourself from this attachment, whatever this is with this person. It's almost like you're realizing that the intention of this person is to get you to a yes, possibly because they're not able to handle this burden alone. So they're trying to, that's the manipulation. Whether they know it or not, that is the manipulation. It's like you can see it though, or maybe like your guides are trying to illuminate it to you. It's like your guides are trying to show you the devil. Show you maybe how you can get that's it. That's it. Geminis, it's not so much that maybe this is a bad person or a bad collaboration. Maybe this is like a great collaboration. It just doesn't make sense for you. It feels like getting wrapped up in this situation, this collaboration with this person, these plans, this business that they're trying to like work with you on, this relationship, this whatever this is that has multiple people in it. It's like it's like a heads up that you may be tangled up into this more than you would like to be. So if you do decide to work alongside with this person, it's almost like beware that you may become entangled in a way that you may not enjoy. That's what this is. That's what this is. And I feel like you're seeing it, Gems. If you're not seeing it now, you're seeing it soon. That the intention is to get you to a yes for right now, but maybe in the long term, you may end up being wrapped up in a situation more than you would like to be. You may feel chained or stuck in a situation because of this yes that they're trying to get you to. So it feels to me like you are assessing and tempering yourself in this situation. Or if you're not doing that, that is what is being advised to you. Like, be patient, wait before you say yes to this, before you decide to collaborate, before you decide to put your energy in this. Just, if you could just wait a little bit. Wait for things to balance out. Maybe it's not a forever no, you shouldn't be entangled into this. Maybe it's just a for right now, the circumstances. If you do get entangled into this, it feels like you'll end up feeling stuck in a way that your guides are like pointing that out to you. Clarify the temperance. Clarify the temperance here. Ten of Pentacles. This could be related to like a business, a home, property, real estate, family dynamic, family situation. It feels like you, though, for some reason are being guided that if you make this decision, if you do say this yes, be aware that you may feel this way, stuck, attached, bound. All right, we have the Seven of Cups, the Seven of Swords. And I don't know if this is you like looking at other opportunities, other options, because you're aware of the situation and not wanting to become entrenched or stuck or bound to this. So maybe this is you like strategizing and looking for other. This reading is amusing to me because now I understand why Warrior Woman is here and why I was doing this in the beginning. Like now they see you and now they see another side to you. All right. Feels like you're like strategizing because you see it. You see what's happening. If you haven't seen it yet, you're going to see it. And then we have the Star, the Nine of Wands. This is following your own North Star. This is following your own guidance. The Star sometimes talks about healing, but in this deck and in this situation, I'm thinking of this as like a following your own guiding light. Whether that be, maybe some of you guys are tapping into astrology or you're using different divination like cartomancy or bone reading, bone throwing, as they do in like other culture, whatever your form of guidance is. Maybe this is church for you. Maybe this is like scripture, prayer, whatever you're into. Religion, whatever that you're into. Feels like you're like having to follow your own North Star, and your North Star is telling you to be in the Nine of Wands, which Nine of Wands is where we keep ourselves in. Like we try to protect ourselves. It's a card of like the wounded warrior. Like you've been through so much that now you're very like kind of wary of the things and the people around you. But this feels like it serves you right now to be wary. And then we have the final cards in this reading. The Eight of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, and the Judgment. Thinking carefully on this decision. It's almost like something is being presented to you and you know you have a very big decision to make and you're weighing up how you could possibly experience the outcome of you saying yes in a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, you know? It feels like this is a weighty decision and you have to think about the consequences before you make it. Like you could just jump in and say yes, but you have to think about the repercussions after that yes. It doesn't feel like a decision that anybody else can help you to make because you're in the Four of Swords energy, which is healing and resting on your own, solitude. So it doesn't feel like something that someone can help you with. If you're going to work on this has to be a you decision, you accepting the consequences, what could possibly keep you stuck in the future. Like you need to make this decision from you. This reading feels to me like just bringing the outcomes to your awareness. Like gems, this could happen. Be aware that this could happen. All right, so we're going to get some advice from the angels. Angels, what's the advice for Geminis? What's the advice here for Geminis? I think I'm gonna name this reading they something about your evil twin. I'm just so amused by that. What's the advice for Geminis, angels? What's the advice for Geminis, angels, spirits? Romance. So maybe maybe this is a romantic situation for some of you guys. Communicate clearly. Yeah, there's an opportunity here. There's something that someone's gonna ask you. They want to get you to a yes, but I feel like your job here is to see all sides of what this is and how you could possibly be impacted in the long term by this decision or this yes that they're trying to get you to. And the last card we have is in the near future. So this is coming up soon. And this reading feels like preparation for that. It's so dark outside now by the time I'm done with this reading. The light has changed so much. I'm going to leave you guys here. I really thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.